Here are the communication mix elements. These are five elements we are going to discuss: the advertisement, personal selling, public relations, direct marketing, and sales and promotion. We will be starting this with advertising, the first elements of communication mix. So we will understand advertising with the definitions and a lot of importance of advertising and communicating the value by the organization. So advertisement is the action of calling public attention to an idea, good, or service through paid announcement by an identified sponsor. So some sponsor, identified sponsor means some of the company is going to advertise about some product or idea or goods or services and it is going to be paid. So that is the basic idea about advertisement. Now let's how Philip Kotler is defining the advertising. Advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods, or services by an identified sponsor. So advertisement is paid form means there are payments which needs to be paid while advertising, and it is also non-personal means no person is involved into that directly, and it is about promotion of a idea or a goods or services, and it is going to be done by someone who is identified, like if Reliance is advertising something, if Samsung is advertising about some new products. So this is about the identified sponsor. Let's go to the next slide. According to Advertising Association of the UK, the definition is advertising is any communication usually paid for, specifically intended to inform or influence one or more people. So advertisement is about communication. So you are going to communicate about your product and services. It is paid. We have already discussed about that. And it is intended to inform. The advertisement is also going to inform or influence, and definitely it is going to inform and it can also influence one or more people. So it can be done for one people to influence, or it can be done for a mass to influence. So both, anything is possible in this case. And now the next definition, which is just simpler version to understand the definition of advertising: a paid communication message intended to inform people about something or to influence them to buy or try something. So basically what is happening in advertisement, let's understand, it is something which is paid, means money is involved in this. Second one, it is created to either communicate about some product or ideas amongst the customer, and one further purpose of advertising is to ask people to buy or try something. So this is about advertisement. Now the characteristic of the advertisement is very important. So we will be understanding this advertisement, breaking into different parts, so we can understand it fully, and we can have the holistic view of advertising. The first one is paid form. Advertising requires the advertiser, also called sponsor, to pay to create an advertising message. So the advertiser is going to pay to create an advertising message, to buy advertising media slot. So the media slot may be in between the news, it may be in between the Indian Premier League, it may be in between the daily shops on Star Plus and GTV, and to monitor advertising efforts. And to monitor advertising efforts means if the advertisement has been done, what are the further efforts can be taken, what are the further channels can be taken to mm, understand it and communicate the value among the customer. The next one is tool for promotion. Advertisement is an element of promotion mix of an organization. So there are a lot of promotion mix tools which organization have. They may go for a digital promotion through the internet. They may go for a personal selling. So there are a lot of things which organization is doing nowadays. So advertisement is one of them. One-way communication. Advertisement is a one-way communication where brands communicate to the customer through different mediums. Means if you're advertising, like take the example of advertisement which is through television, or advertisement which is in print media like newspaper. It is one way. One company has published something, you go through it, you understand, you get influence, you get aware, you get the information about company products and services. So but what is happening, you are not going to respond. The only thing which is coming from the company and then will remain in the advertisement. Personal or non-personal. Advertisement can be non-personal, as in the case of TV, radio, or newspaper advertisement, or highly personal, as in the case of social media and other cookie-based advertisement. So, if it is the broadcasting media, of course, it is non-personal. There is no person who is influencing you directly, and it is getting high personal nowadays since the social media and other advertisement mediums are coming, which is related to internet, where a real time factor can also be seen. So you can respond and you can do some advertisement, and definitely the company is respond you back within a second. So that is also happening nowadays. What are the types of advertising? This is very important. Advertising activities can be categorized into above the line, which is also called ATL, below the line, which is also called BTL, and through the line, which is also called TTL. So we are going to understand the ATL, BTL, and TTL with some examples. So above the line, which is called ATL, includes activities that are largely non-targeted and have a wide range. So any of the medium which is done for mass marketing is a part of ATL. And examples of ATL is TV, radio, newspaper advertisement. So what basically they are going to do, they have large customer base. So they are going to make increase the information and awareness about your product and services among the masses. So they are going to impact, they are going to influence a lot of people in the category. And this ATL is basically used for brand building. So when a company is looking for a brand building and want to be known amongst a lot of people, the ATL strategies are used by the company. The next one is BTL, below the line advertising, which include conversion focused activities which are directed towards a specific target group. Means what? Means a company want to generate the sales for a short time, so they use this kind of advertising. The basic purpose of this advertising is BTL is to getting the things done in a short period. And example of below the line advertising are billboard sponsorship, in-store advertising, etc. What is the basic difference about the ATL and BTL is BTL is more specific. So you are not going for the mass to advertise and let them know your product and services. You are going to target very limited customers, and you want to uh, increase your sales, your footfalls for the customer, your brand's view. So this is basically done for the targeted group of people. Second one was BTL, first one was ATL, and the next one is called through the line advertising, which is also which is a mixture of ATL and BTL strategy. These are directed towards brand building and conversion. So look, I told you in the ATL that it is basically for the brand building, and the second one BTL, which is for the conversion. So if you want to, if you as a company have both the focus, you want to be known to the customer, you are working on the brand building, and sales is also a requirement. You can take this both the channels to reach to your objectives. So this is called TTL. Examples of through the line advertising are cookie based advertising, digital marketing strategy, etc. Nowadays. Objective of the advertising. So what is objective of the advertising and how it is going to be uh, influential for the company? The first objective is to inform. Advertisements are used to increase brand awareness. We all are aware about that. Lot of products which we come to know through advertisement. Like take the examples of two recently launched automobiles in Indian market. One is Kia, second one is Morris Garage. So it was advertisement which let us know about the product. Earlier we were not knowing about that. We were so many of the people even not knowing about the brand, but this kind of a brand exists. But nowadays Kia Motors and Morris Garage vehicles are known to many of the people in Indian market just because of the objective of the advertising, and that is to informing about products and the brands. Second one is to persuade. Persuading customers to perform a particular task is a prominent objective of advertising. The task may involve buying or trying the products and services offered. So there are a lot of advertisement you will see where they will be, persuading you. Have you tried? Have you taken a test drive? Are you going to check this? Have you visited the website? So these kind of things, they influence you. They entice you to know, try the product, use the product, check the product, visit the website. So this kind of persuasion is also done by uh, advertising. So that is the second objective and very important objective of advertising. Third one is to remind you about something. Another objective of advertisement is to reinforce the brand message and to reassure the existing of the potential customer about the brand vision. So what they are going to reinforce the brand messages through the lot of reminders. The reminders could be either you're reading a newspaper, you will find about the brand. You are watching the television, you will look about the brand. You are surfing on the social media site, suddenly the pop-up of the ad will occur. So this is going to remind you at many of the touch points where you will interact with a possible place where the company will understand that you should be targeted and you should be reminded. This reminder is going to help you to be in the top of the mind awareness and to avoid competitors stealing the customer. Means you will be always reminded about product and services. So whenever you will go and buy the products, like take the example of Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So always, if you go and read the research, top of the mind research, you will find that Coca-Cola is as of one place and at first place, and Pepsi is at the second place. There are a lot of research. I'm not telling in all the research, but there are a lot of research where I'm just trying to let you understand that top of the mind. And this is only because of the advertisement. So whenever you are going to buy this cold drink, this brands, the first brand which will come to your mind to purchase is Coca-Cola. So this is the basic role about the basic objective about advertising to remind you about the brand to remain in your preference list at the top. The other objectives of the advertisement could be brand building. So with the advertisement, you can build the brand. I have given the example of Kia Motors and recently launched Morris Garage. So the brand building they have done a lot of activities of brand building they have done. So advertisement is one of them. Increasing the sales with ATL with BTL, you can going to increase the sales, creating demand. advertisement, if you have something good to offer, so good to communicate, if your value proposition is stronger than their competitor and it is understood by your targeted customer, you are going to create the demand of your product among in the market, like uh, a SUV with 8 seaters. So yeah, we have in Indian market we have hardly any SUV claiming the 8 seaters. 8 people can be inside the SUV. So this is the value, this kind of value proposition. If you have, you can create the demand for your product. Engagement. So people will look at the product. They will come to know about through your advertisement. So engagement will increase. Expanding the customer base. If the sales will increase, the number of customer will increase. Definitely, it is going to be increased. Changing customer attitudes, as persuasion is the objective. They persuade about the customer. There are chances of changing the customer attitudes. Advantage of advertising, this is also very important. Why a firm is going to advertise about their product and services? So there must be some advantage, otherwise they are not going to advertise. A company is not going to put cost in anything which is not going to generate any revenue, any sales, any profit for them. So definitely we should, whatever channels we are using, either for delivering the product or for communicating the product, we should understand what is the advantage, what is the benefit, what it is going to how it is going to help the company to generate revenue, profit, market share, whatever. Let's understand. Reduces per unit cost. Per unit cost is more when the product demand is less, but advertisement will generate the demand for your company. So if it is going to generate the more demand for your company, definitely the economy of scale is going to be utilized proper, and the cost of the product is going to reduce, and it is going to increase the profit as well. Next one is help the brand building. This is the one of the most important advantage of advertisement. There are a lot of success story about positioning, repositioning, brand building, that all had been done through advertisement. There are, if you look at the advertisement of Favicol or advertisement of Amul, advertisement of Bajaj Chetak, you will understand how the advertisement help the company in creating their brand as a super brand. Helps in launching new products. Launching a new product is easy when it's backed by an advertisement. Again, I would like to give you example of Kia Motors and Morris Gara's products. They are actually very new in the market, so I'm taking this example again and again. And advertisement has helped them getting these things done on the new cars of Hyundai, which has been launched today. And definitely, it is known to you. One of the reason is advertisement. Boost up existing customer confidence in the brand. So whenever you are going across any of the advertisement, whether it is in television, internet, or print media or magazine, you're going to believe that, oh, the firm exists, they are communicating to the customer, they are reaching to you. So you will have believe in the company, and that is definitely going to increase your confidence in the brand. So that is very important. Maybe next time you're going to buy a product, you may prefer that brand. That is one. Or whenever you are recommending someone, you can recommend that brand, or you can either increase the positive word of mouth about the brand. So this is about the advantage of the advertising. This is also going to help in reducing customer turnover. Strategic advertisement for new offers and better services help reduce customer turnover. So most of the time, customers start switching from one brand to another brand. In this situation, there are the advertisement which are strategic, which are made for holding them back to the brand, in offering them new offers, better services, help the brand to uh, reduce the customer turnover. Next one is attract new customer. Attractive advertisements help in the brand in gaining new customers and expanding the businesses. So any business is definitely they are going to be survive on the existing customer, but any business would like to add new customers. In this situation, advertisement is going to help them a lot. A new customer will bring a new possibility of revenue and the profit. So which what going to help the firm to achieve this? It is the advertisement. You can make attractive advertisement to attract the new customer. Educate the customer. This is also very important part. Advertisement inform the customer about different products existing in the market and also educate them in what they should look for in an app product. So there is some product, what is your basic purpose, what you want to, there are a lot of examples where in the advertisement how to use that product has been shown. Maybe um, the product which are little technical in this type of product, these are most advertisements are most of the time about educating the customers. What is the disadvantage of advertising? This is also important. Increases the cost. The advertisement is not uh, inexpensive. Advertisement has a lot of expenses. If you're a company, if you're going for advertisement, you will reach the uh, channel from where you are going to broadcast. You will understand for per second they are going to charge, and they are not going to charge in hundred or in thousand. This is in lakhs and crores. It depend on the which kind of program you are going to target. You are going to advertise during the IPL, during the World Cup of cricket and football. The charges are really very high. So the cost is involved here. Whether you are going for a social media channel, you are going to advertise on YouTube. Everywhere you go, the cost is available. So as a firm, it is going to add some cost if you're using advertisement as a communication medium. The second one is for it is only for the big business. It is meant to say that the small business will not have that much money to advertise on different channels. So big business have a chance to get monopoly, and because they have a lot of money in their marketing plan kept for their promotion part. It the next disadvantage is encourages the sale of the inferior products. So effective advertisement most some of the time, is has made ineffective products getting sold in the market, which is not good for the customer. So this is one practice which is known as a disadvantage of the advertising. Next one is misrepresentation of the facts. So a major drawback of advertising is misrepresentation of the facts regarding products and services. So most of the time, they will talk about a lot of value proposition in the product. When the customer will go and actually use the product, this will not function the way it was communicated to the customer in the advertisement. This is the most of the time in cosmetics, they say that 3 weeks challenge or 4 weeks challenge, your skin will be fairer. The most of the time these kind of advertisements are not going to be real, because there are a lot of complaints about this kind of advertisement. So this is about the disadvantage of the advertising. Now the next one is medium advertising. If you want to communicate, if you want to reach, if you want to persuade, we need some media, some medium through which we are going to advertise about the product. So what are this medium? Means what? How medium means what? Medium of advertising means what? How we or the company is going to reach to their consumers. So they are going to use many mediums, typically five medium, which is known to everyone. We are going to discuss one by one. The first one is print advertising, where you will see that newspaper, magazines, brochure advertisement. These are basically the part of print advertising, where you will find the advertisement in the print form. You can you must be seeing a lot of advertisement in the newspaper. Then magazines uh, is also carrying the newspapers of different brand. Brochure advertisement are mainly for the B2B business where the industrial sales are happening. So that is also a well-known print advertising medium. The second one is called broadcast advertising, where television and radio. It is going to be broadcasted among the uh, listener, among the viewers of the television and radio advertisement. So they comes under broadcast advertising. The next one medium which is also very famous is outdoor advertising, where hoardings, banners, flags are used to advertise, to inform, to persuade, and to remind the customers about the product and services which is offered by some of the companies. Sorry. Digital advertising, which is very popular nowadays. Advertisement displayed over the internet. So whenever you are logging through any of the medium where you interact with your friends, with companies, whether you are on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, so you will have YouTube, you will have advertisement coming to your dashboard. And there are a lot of digital devices where through display the advertisements are played. It may be on the railway station or airport, mostly railway station or airport. The next one is product and brand integration, where the product placement is uh, placed in entertainment media like TV shows, YouTube videos, etc. Like last year, the Big Boss was sponsored by Oppo. So whatever the products was kept inside, the Oppo was very visible to all the viewers. So this is how the products are kept inside their respected channels where respective channels where they are with the contract with the company. Like there's a movie called Italian Job. In Italian Job, the cars which are used are Mini Cooper's car. So that is also one of the example of product placement where all the celebrities were using the Mini Cooper's car, and it was decided between the movie makers and the company to highlight the products through this uh, product placement strategy. YouTube videos. So whenever you will go and click on the video, there will be some advertisement playing before your video starts. So that is also product placement digitally. So we have finished the advertisement, which is the one of the important element mix of promotion.